Hi, I'm Christy Tovani with I Love Fair Oaks, and this is our first Fair Oaks live event. I'm here with Jacqueline Gorre of CinderELLA Complex.
Hello, good
And
morning.
Jacqueline is an image consultant and the owner of the CinderELLA Complex. So, Jacqueline, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's a little chilly, so I'm going to take you all inside. Come on in. So we have 1,400 square foot here, and it is an image boutique. I'm an image consultant. So I used to go to different venues and travel around and see all of my clients. Now I have this lovely venue where I can welcome my clients in and dress them in here, do makeup, do body analysis. I do still go out and purge closets, but I can host a lot more people in here and all of the community of Fair Oaks and beyond.
Okay, and do you do image consulting for people who want to come in and change their wardrobe and get a new style?
Yes, so many women and men contact me because they just need to refresh and change their look. We kind of start when we're 18, maybe in our early 20s, we're starting a career, we graduated from college, we play with makeup, we play with our clothes. But as we grow older, we get in these ruts and we don't know what to do, and our closets become three-fourths black in color. So when I do go and purge, I purge all the black, but I do think as a classic color, I let you hang on to some pieces, but I get to know you, and I get to know your style and your lifestyle and what works best for you. So that's our first thing when you meet me and we want to do an image change or a consultation, is we meet at your home. I evaluate your closet, we do your colors, we analyze your body, and then we go to your closet and we pull all the things that don't work, that's not in your color palette, that's not perfect for your body shape, and then we regroup. And I go out and personal shop and find what works for you to bring your closet a whole 360. The last thing we do together is mix and match. So we can make 30 outfits out of maybe 10, 12 super awesome pieces. And then we just keep growing. I have clients for 10, 12 years now that'll call every season and say, okay, I need dresses. And most of them are executives. Sometimes you don't have time to do the shopping, to do the driving and be in traffic and stand in the lines and be confused with all the merchandising. I do it all for you. I know your body, I know your profile. You come in, I stock the wardrobe or the dressing rooms, everything that's perfect for you. You whiz in here, you dress, you pick what you want, and you're out the door. Sometimes my clients have events, so I do hair and makeup right over here. And they'll call me from the road and say, I need a fantastic dress, I need to do an updo and makeup. They come in, hour and a half later, out they go to their event. So I do prom as well, so it gets real busy around homecoming and whatnot. And also I go out on location and do weddings. So kind of whatever you want, I am there for you. I've got your back. I'll dress you and make you your natural, gorgeous self. It's really all about defining who you are and really bringing out the best and making you feel very, very comfortable in your own skin and sharing your unique self with the world.
Okay, would you like to, when we talked earlier, we talked about my face shape, that I have a round face, and I have had this hairstyle for a long time. And so you talked about doing some lifts or something. Could you show me what you would do?
Yeah,
what
so
you would
come on
suggest?
over. So we'll talk about that. Come on and sit. Okay, so Christy has clearly put herself up to be my victim right now in front of y'all. So here we go. So it is super fun just to get to know her. And it really is minor tweaks to learn about yourself, and then you know how to do it. So yesterday we were talking a little bit, and I was telling her that Christy has a very round shaped face. So there's round, there's oval. Oval tends to be the most pleasing and easy to wear any style, hairstyle on your face. Then there's square, angular. There's so many different shapes of faces, but there are things you can do with a round face. So Christy styles her hair, it's round, she does these straight bangs, straight forward, which emphasizes more of the round face. Also, she parts straight down the middle, which again emphasizes the round shape of her face. So what I was saying to her is, with a round face, you want to build height here, which elongates the face. Keep it smooth by the ears and have a little bit of curve and roundness, of which she doesn't have. So what I would do with her is, and these aren't things I'm trying to point out to make her feel worse. I just want to show her how just minor tweaks can change her face shape. So I would go make that part over to the side. And with the bangs, as we grow older, for some reason, ladies will cut their bangs straight and super short and sporty. And maybe, I guess maybe they feel sporty, but it makes your face harder. And also along with their makeup, when they start applying their makeup, you look in the mirror and you feel like you're fading, so they overcompensate and will use like black liner around their eyes, or you'll see women that are in their late 70s, early 80s, the black liner and the orange or red lips. It's all so hard on the face. So I want my gals to age gracefully and softly and do more of the browns and the smoky eye and the soft lips, and just do it very gentle, and the bangs to be wispy and a little bit more feminine and longer, not so hard on the face. So even with just this change, I'm gonna break out my flat iron to put a little, but in her bang, like right now, I would do it a little bit shorter. Are you gonna trust me here?
Okay. I feel like I got Herman Munster bangs anyway. So okay.
Because I want them to go over slightly, I'm just gonna cut in so that they'll
See, that's what I want to do with my bangs. They're too straight across, I think.
So like she is curling them straight down, but I just I only do updos and whatnot, so this is a no-no. But since she is my guinea pig, I just want to do it so you all can see.
Doing with my glasses.
So that it'll cooperate when I do what I'm going to do right now.
Well, that's good because Crystal from the Village Salon next door is my
Yay!
hairstylist, so she
Crystal,
can watch
don't
this.
be angry with me.
But I'm the one that does my bangs in between our visits, so this isn't her fault.
So I would like Christy to keep her hair really nice and straight and sleek, shiny looking. So she could put, you know, and I just want to put a little bit of curl in her hair just to make it a bit feminine and more modern rather than just straight down.
That looks nice already.
Try not to burn her skin off. They are wanting, because the way she styled it this morning, they want to fall
They wanna
straight
fall back.
forward. But she gets the idea. I'm going to comb her hair up, give it a little bit of height, and then you'll see more difference.
I miss the 80s. Not the huge hair, but having a little bit of a lift with the perms that we would get. Because my hair just, it is so flat.
So maybe you can come
Oh,
into
that
the
looks
mirror.
good. It's already.
Yeah. I'm just going to walk around.
And if you're just tuning in, we're with Jacqueline Gorre. She's an image consultant and the owner of the CinderELLA Complex in Fair Oaks Village.
So I have several ladies. You know, as we get closer to the new year, people are always looking to kind of have a new image, a new look. And it's just like I said, you kind of You lose yourself sometimes over the years and you don't know who you become.
Yeah.
It usually happens around 45. You know, you've had your children, they're growing up. It's now you're left with you and you're trying to figure out who you are. You know, you've evolved. You're this mom, or maybe you're not working anymore and you have a different kind of lifestyle. So you kind of just have to stop and reevaluate and decide what your lifestyle is like and what your look is like and how you're dressing now. It's not always the same. And you want to have fun, because getting dressed, I've always said, my mantra is never stop playing dress up, because dressing up kind of enables you to become whatever you imagine, whatever you want. If it empowers you in the office and makes you feel stronger at what you do and more confident in your personal life when you're dating it, or you know, the social media stuff is so big now and you're meeting new people and you want to make that first impression, it's super important that you're feeling great, that you're feeling like, you know, who you are. You're not hiding anything and you're super happy with who you are and what you look like. It's so important to show the true you. And in this day and time of social media, you know, we give ourselves maybe 10 or 30 seconds to evaluate each other and decide if we'll like you or not, or if we'll buy from you or not. If that's all you have is 10 or 30 seconds, use that to your advantage. Show who you are on the outside as much as you possibly can. That's kind of my goal. But anyway, so Christy, that's a little bit of a change. So a little bit of height to elongate that face. Right now, if we were to do it, because we have time restrictions, I would wet it and blow dry it with a rolling brush so it gets that height and it'll keep that height. I would also wet down the bangs and blow them off to the side so they want to stay. And it just looks more natural and just kind of I don't want it to look too planned. I really love it that you just kind of woke up like this. You're not putting too much thought into it, and that's the same thing that will happen with your wardrobe. When you get your wardrobe set, it's all in your color palette. All the colors you should be wearing is fitting your body perfectly, then it's a no-brainer. Everything goes with everything. You don't have to think about it. It just somehow works out because they were meant to work together. You're safe in your color palette. I like if you get a little outside the box and get a little eclectic, Parisian, not so matchy-matchy from the 1950s. So yes, that's what we do. We play in here and we would play with a little bit of makeup and so Christy's face is round. So one of the things that we would have done with makeup is when we apply, well, first bronzer is so great right now. So we would definitely bronze in some cheekbones for her, okay? When she applies her blush, you usually can do the apples or you want to go on the outside. So for Christy and her rounder face, you're gonna apply your blush on the cheekbones and come down, because what you're doing is shading. So you're making her face thinner. If she did it on the apples of her cheeks, the darker color would be on the apples and the lighter on the out, making her face whiter. Does that make sense? So those are just little nuances that you're changing that changes the whole look of your face. Yeah, okay. So just some little things.
Okay.
And another thing, when we do makeup, we try to find one feature that is fabulous. Like maybe you have amazing eyes or you have nice full lips. You don't want to highlight everything because then it's over dramatic, like you're in a circus. So I really love when someone has great eyes and they're jeweled eyes. I like to highlight and really show how beautiful they are, because you can really talk and command a conversation with your eyes. If their lips are not super full, I just put a light gloss on them and let them go. We're highlighting one beautiful feature on you and letting it talk.
Yeah. Thank you. So I would like to also give a tour of the store. So I'm going to take the camera here. Look at my beautiful hair.
I like it.
So
I like
Crystal-
just the little bit
okay.
that you did. Yeah.
And Crystal, who does my hair, she's at the Village Salon next door. So Crystal, pay attention. Okay, and also I want everybody to know it should be in the link, or if it's not on here right now, it'll be on the event page, and if it's not there, I will make sure to get it on there. We do have a gift certificate to CinderELLA Complex, and we'll have a drawing for that. That will be, you will go and enter the drawing, and then it'll be randomly by the service that I'm using will randomly pick a winner, and I will let you know with that. And for now, what I would like to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it on Kathy. Kathy, ready? Okay, and we're going to do a tour of the store. and look at some of the items. And Jacqueline, if you would like, you can, as Kathy's looking at a few things, maybe you could give her some advice on some colors for her.
Well, so in this shop, I go down to the Bay Area and I pick up clothing from high-end designer boutiques. So you will get new pieces and you will get gently used pieces and vintage. They are all very high-end designers, including Dolce & Gabbana, Jimmy Choo, Diane von Furstenberg, Carolina Herrera, Dolce & Gabbana, one of a kind, so you're not going to see everyone in Sacramento wearing what you've selected. I go from sizes 00 to a 3X, so I try to have something for everyone in here. And then I go down every 3 to 4 weeks and bring back 200 to 300 pieces. When they stay in here, if they're in here a month, they're 25% off. 2 months, 50% off, and then eventually they go to the sale rack at 75% off, and at the end, last day of every month, my sale rack goes to $1. So you gals may be fortunate enough to come into my sale at the end of the month and get Dolce & Gabbana for $1. So as you look around, let Kathy shop, you'll see the different names, but they are beautiful crafted pieces and really discounted prices.
I love coming in this store, and I drop in every chance that I get. And the last time that I was here to just kind of shop, I walked out with this. And I saw this, and I said, that has my name written all over it. It's got some sparkles to it. It's got a little bit of color, but not too flashy. I can wear it to work. I can wear it out dancing. It can go anywhere with me.
Right.
And I love it.
So when we sit down and talk about your coloring, it is seasonal, so you're either a spring, a summer, an autumn, or a winter. So Kathy falls into the autumn palette. And look at these colors, because when you go into that season of autumn, you see the burnt oranges, the deep burgundies, the chocolate browns, the golds and mustards, and they're all quite fabulous for her coloring right now. So when she picked that, I was like, oh yes, nailed it right on the head, for sure. So there's very, very interesting pieces in here. Like this is from Rochas, and it's fabulous. It's just nothing that you would see anywhere in town.
And I would wear them.
And Kathy would wear
Skid roses.
So evening wear, cocktail dresses to long red carpet events, to your daily on the job blazers, sheath dresses. And then we'll come back to coats. And a lot of times I have my little fashion board. So as styles and trends change for the season, they can come back here and say, okay, so you know, there are a lot of big colors for this fall, and that is the hot pinks and reds and yellows and all the bright, bright colors. Super hot into the fall. Also, of course, the leopard is always strong, the animal prints, but the twist on that is they're doing the leopard print in yellow, or the cheetah print in yellow, or, you know, leopard in hot pink. They're really mixing up and being very, very bright this season. Big oversized coats, and of course all the fur, but even you're getting these bright orange fuzzy coats. So an oversized, you know, things from the 80s, a lot of sparkle and shine and glimmer. And see how you're layering this cocktail strappy sequin dress over a turtleneck sweater. So girls, really get outside your box, and you can play and do that in here. I'll help you. I just want you, my most important thing is for women to feel very comfortable with whom they are. I don't want them to try to lay low under the radar. I don't want them to try to fit in. I want them to feel very empowered and very happy and comfortable in their own skin. We tend to do that in here. Women will spend 2-3 hours in here. We'll pour champagne. We'll get to know each other. It allows me to get to know you and to really dress you to who you are. So then, of course, my fabulous sale rack that at the end of the month goes to $1. Fabulous shoes.
Oh, the shoes.
I mean, you know, girls with the shoe fetish, which I think is almost all of us, these are just quite amazing, which you just don't see anywhere. And I love that, because who wants to look like everybody else? So I do get Coach handbags in, Brahmin, Miu Miu, Prada. I get so many different things in. The really yummy things go pretty fast, so usually it's smart to get on my mailer list And then if something comes in, I contact you and say, you have to have this, or this is so you, or I see you in this, and I'll send you pictures and get you and give it to you. And this is, I think, such a fabulous thing. So this is what happens in
Trying
here.
to get these
This
shoes.
is an amazing Marc
Wow.
Jacobs handbag. It's brand new, tag still on it. So girlies, this was from Nordstrom and it was priced at $1,176, okay? Tag still on it, stuffed everything. But here at CinderELLA Complex, my price is $265. This is a brand new Marc Jacobs bag. $265 from 11. This Christmas gift for any husbands that may be tuning in right now.
Yes. It's beautiful.
Scarves, handbags, you can cruise, of course, many belts, a lot of Italian designers in here. You'll see a lot of European sizes. Of course, I help you on that. Denim, trousers, skirts, fabulous jackets, and here again is, you know, the big fuzzy. And you can always tell me what you want, or if you have a special need, like I was just saying, I put it in my book. If it shows up, I take a picture of it and I call you. It's up to you if you want to come in. There's never ever any pressure. I totally understand budgets. I know you guys are working girls or you're raising families, so I try to make it very easy on you in that regard. But you're getting exposed to beautiful designer things made, you know, so lovely. They wear on your body so beautifully, but you're not, you know, breaking the bank, and your husband won't leave you after you come shopping with me. So it'll all work out. And then of course I have little lingerie because we want to feel very beautiful underneath as well. So they're great layering pieces to pop out from underneath. And then, yeah, so we just come in here and we play.
That's very beautiful. Okay, so this is at CinderELLA Complex, and it's located in Fair Oaks Village.
And don't forget, as holidays come and go, and birthdays, and whatever event you have, we do little parties in here. So we can shut down after my shop closes at 5, and I host little parties. So I will cater food, we'll have little champagne and wine or beer, and then you can bring your girlfriends or your office in here. If you're thinking that maybe there are some gals in there that might want a little image consulting, but you don't want to blatantly tell them you need a little help, it's so fun because all your girlfriends or all your workmates can come in here and relax and no pressure, and you can shop, and some of you can sit in my chair and try a new hairdo or try a new makeup, and then go and run into the dressing rooms and eat and laugh and drink without any pressure. And it's just a nice girls' night to relax and have fun.
Thank you. I'm going to show everybody the area where they can sit and relax. Beautiful seating area. Thank you, Jacqueline.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
It was fun talking to you. And I'll give this back to Kathy. And what I'm going to do, this is our first one, our first Fair Oaks Live. And it's with the I Love Fair Oaks Facebook page and website. And I'm so happy and I'm so delighted to have had you as my first I Love Fair Oaks. Well, when we
I'm
do
no longer a
these,
virgin.
Me either.
Yay! It's lots of fun.
It was a lot of fun, and we will have a gift certificate for you to come in and shop here at CinderELLA Complex. Be sure to come in and let Jacqueline know that you saw her on our Facebook Live, Fair Oaks Live. I knew I was going to say Facebook Live.
And
but
it's
this
a
is so
charming,
wonderful.
little,
Very
delightful
grateful
town.
place.
There's so many wonderful treats here, and I know that Christy is going to show you all of those eventually.
Yes.
I'm honored to be the first, but there's a lot of treasures to unfold.
Lot of
So
treasures.
come to Fair Oaks.
Okay, thank you. And that's a wrap, folks.